Now, okay, Chris.
Yep.
So, yeah, talking about the acetate that was found recently and brought back, and I've bought the acetate of Drunken Nights in Dublin, it's going to be called. And
Yeah.
just wondering to tell us a bit about, you came back to New Zealand with things, but not the acetate. The acetate got left behind, so can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Well, I decided to come back to New Zealand and with the master tapes because I wanted them released in New Zealand, and there wasn't much opportunity of getting them out in England, and I didn't really want to stay in England because the record company, the Village Thing Records, who had released my first album the year before, didn't have any money for me and weren't interested in that record, and that was a big disappointment. And they turned out to be a bunch of crooks because they dumped all their catalogue of which included albums by Pentangle and so forth, into a river and claimed the insurance money on it. So that's the sort of people they were. And then I got busted. I got into a fight in a flat in a house of a friend of mine on the King's Road, and I was prosecuted, and I had to go to court, and I defended myself because I'd acted in self-defence, and the judge was quite impressed with me, and discharged me without conviction, and wished me good luck and all this. And then so that was another thing. And then I didn't really have any nice place to live in England or in Ireland. I'd been based in Northern Ireland, and there was a lot of trouble there, and half my friends were sort of IRA hoods, and I thought, well, I'll just get the hell out of here, and I grabbed the tapes and headed back to New Zealand, and some of the tapes were released as part of the Echoes from the Pit and Minstrelsy albums.
Right, yeah, thanks, Chris. And of course, since that time, the first album's been recognised as a classic of its type, and was so-called psychedelic or acid folk, I think the term is.
Yeah.
And so, I believe only 100 or so copies exist, and I see them going for big money.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, I think it's thanks to the reissues on CD by the American label Cinescoff, Rock and Roll Cinescoff, and Richard Morton Jack's Sunbeam Records in England. Once again, that it actually made me money, but it was at least 30 years after the initial release until I actually got some money for it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'll just stop here because I just do it in sections, and I'll just be gone in a second. So I'll just give you a quick wheel there.